Hello again, YouTube, and I'm back again, and this time I'm going to do a product review. I've recently been using this portable distiller, and I bought it from online from H2O Labs. And what this will do is basically distill, tap water into pure water. Been using it for a few months, and I must say that it's a good system. It's a good buy, and the reason I bought this thing was one night I was wanting to drink some water, and started drinking the water, and it tasted bad, tasted funny, and I must say it was, I just needed to do something. Okay, now I have been using these filters here, and these things are great. I just kept this on because I have some that, I just kind of want to use, don't want to waste it, but afterwards I'm not buying them anymore. Essentially, I replaced this with this, okay, a portable distiller or a distillation unit. And this is great for filtering out, impurities in our water system and, things of that nature, but it's not very good at filtering out bacteria or anything like that. It's a filter. This is a distiller. It simply boils the water, and the water turns into steam, and then condenses, and then back into pure water. Again, the filters are great. Filters are great. They have their place, and filtration systems, they do work. They do work. It's just that you have to replace these things. This unit will essentially pay for itself in about a year, if less. Basically, you calculate how much these filters cost and how many you need to replace, on a annual basis, and that'll kind of let you know what the payoff is with this particular unit. This unit was about maybe $219 thereabouts, and it was worth it. When I ordered it, it comes with this boiling chamber, this burn chamber here. It just simply boils the water. There is one button on the entire unit. Once you fill it up with water, plug it in, hit that button, and 4 hours later you have pure water. It will produce exactly 1 gallon of pure distilled water. It comes with this particular top unit. This is a condenser, and essentially, with a spout and everything, and with a fan. There's a fan at the very top, and on the sides, I don't know if you can see it, but on the inside, you kind of can see the coils. There is some condenser coils on the inside. So what happens when you plug it in, this fan turns on, and the steam, it goes up to it through the condenser coils, cools down, and drips from this spout. It also comes with this plastic carafe. You can get other types, but for my purposes, this plastic is fine. It holds 1 gallon of water. So at the very end of the 4-hour cycle, this thing will be completely full. Now, on the inside of the unit, you can't see it, but you may be able to see it. There is a fill line. So you fill it to that line, and it will produce 1 gallon exactly of water. On the back of the unit, essentially 2 plugs, one for the fan and one to the 120 outlet that's in your home. And that's essentially it. This fits on top of here. You put the water in, hit the button, and that's it. So I'll fill this up. This thing here fits on pretty snug. Get it off here. I'm trying to hold the camera and take this thing off at the same time. It takes a little bit of doing. Okay, take that off. Turn on the water. Drop the cord there for a second. Turn on the water. Fill up. This is just regular old tap water. Now, when this thing creates the gallon of water, now in the chamber itself there will be sediment in the bottom or some type of mineral residue, and that's easy to clean. I clean it after every use. And I just simply put some vinegar, some white vinegar at the bottom, and let it sit there for a little bit to to try to dissolve some of the minerals, and then pour it out, rinse it out, and then just with a cloth, with a paper towel, and I just simply wash it out and dry it out, let it air out, let it air dry, and then put it away to my next use. Now I'm filling this thing up. Okay, filling it up. Now I'm going to walk over here and pour it into the container. Okay, I fill it up to the line. Now, turn off the water, fill it up to the line. I put the top on it. Okay, got to line it up with the back here. Plug it in. Okay, it's plugged in. Now, I plug in the other power cord right here. Now, this thing here has a line. It just says make sure that this thing is plugged in, to make sure it's plugged in all the way past the line, and it's on both of them. Okay, now once I plug that in, okay, plug the unit into the wall. And you usually have to hit the button, but I think I hit it earlier, and what happens is it just simply comes on. So what it is, the fan is blowing, the fan is turned on, okay, and what's happening now, the water is heating up. Now this thing takes about 500 watts to run, 500 watts, which is not a lot. When it comes to boiling water, creating distilled water. So I put the plastic container, or the lid, back on the plastic container, and simply pull up that little lip, and right underneath is where that little lip goes on, and just it fits snugly in there, just in a little hole. That's it, and there you have it. What you have is, it's making the distilled water, and 4 hours from now, I'll have pure water. Now, what does it taste like? Well, pure water doesn't have a taste, okay? It does not have a taste. Now, working for a municipality, I used to work for a water system, and, I know that they have to actually put stuff back in the water in order for you to have taste. They have quality control, and tap water. I have nothing against tap water, because I know that there's some good water systems out there that they really do a good job of cleaning the water and purifying it, processing it, and getting it to our homes. It's just that sometimes that water can taste bad. If you got well water, or your pipes are rusty or something like that, then it kind of tastes funny. But this right here, I got to tell you, this is like the best water that I've never tasted, okay, if you get my meaning. It has no taste, but it tastes, it's great. It's really refreshing. I don't have to worry about impurities, viruses, bacteria. It's pure water, okay. This is filtered water. It works, it's fine, okay, it's filtered. This is boiled, okay, there is a difference. Filtered, boiled, okay. It's filtered, you get out the majority of the particles and so forth, and whether or not you get viruses and bacteria out of it, yeah, that kind of remains to be seen. This is boiled, okay. Boiled here, steam comes in through the condenser coils located here. It's cooled down by the fan. It goes out through the spout here at a drip. It drips out, and it fills this up in about 4 hours. And in 4 hours, I get pure water. So, okay, YouTube, but just for those folks that are prepping and so forth, you may want to consider this. 500 watts of power. If you've got a generator or solar renewable energy systems, you can handle this. Okay, plug it into an inverter, call it good. You can get ditch water. Okay, you can get ditch water and put it in there, because it's still water, and it'll kind of distill down, and and you'll get pure water. Okay, YouTube, hope you enjoyed it. And again, I bought this from H2O Labs, And you know, it was worth it. It was well worth it. I drink this, you know, my wife drinks this, my mother-in-law drinks this, my nephew drinks this, and they really enjoyed it. With this right here, do I need to buy bottled water? No. Do I need to buy more filters? No. It saves money in the end. Okay, take care, you two.